Welcome back to another episode of Allthemod 7. Now, I know some of you might be like, hey, where is Allthemod 7 to the sky? I think I'm going to try and focus a little bit more on Allthemod 7 for a little while, and then maybe jump back into Allthemod 7 to the sky a little bit later. I do want to continue this series because this is where I'm mainly doing my quest work, and I'm actually really enjoying Allthemod 7. The Sky Pack does seem like something I really do want to do and I'm interested in, but I'm going to give it a little bit more time and then I'll jump back into it. But until then, I do have a question for you guys. I know some of you might not know this, but I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/AlfredGG. I wanted to ask if you guys were interested at all in watching me do a playthrough on my Twitch stream of Vault Hunters. I've seen a bunch of streamers do Vault Hunters and it looks very interesting, and I think it might actually be something that I want to be interested in. So if you guys want me to, make sure to let me know below in the comments below, and hit me up on Twitch and we'll see what we can do then. As always, if you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more of my playthroughs, and let's get started with the day. So I know some of you might not want to hear this, but we do need to finish up bees. These last 3 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes, have all been about bees, and to be honest with you, I really need to get away from bees before I make any more dad jokes. So we've got our uranium bees. Last time we left off, we got uranium, we got ender, we got draconic, all the good stuff. We haven't set those up yet. But we got our uranium bees going. I let these breed for a little while, and we've got 5 of them, plus these that are out here and about. We'll have to cage them up a little bit later. I think all that we have left to do is start breeding, right? Because we have our draconic, we have an ender bee, we need a skeletal bee. That's exactly what we need. And then we're going to need a withered rose. And that will be pretty much all that we need, because we got a block of netherite. I believe we got it. Yeah. So we got a block of netherite. So yeah, pretty much all we need to finish up the bee. So that's what we're going to do. Let's start by getting this skeletal bee. So if you don't know about skeletal bees, they spawn just like zombie bees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I have any more. I do have some beehives here. We're going to go and place these in a very dark place, and hopefully that will get us some skeletal bees. So we want to stack these up, because later down the road, what's going to end up happening is that these withered bees actually are needed to make the Allthemodium Bee. And the withered bees cannot be bred within themselves, so you will need a steady supply of skeletal bees to be able to do this. So what I'm actually going to make to do this is a catcher. If you haven't played around with this is actually pretty funny and pretty fun to make. So let me go ahead and make that. And now we're going to need a bunch of these bee cages. So let me go ahead and make a few of these. And then now I think we can just pretty much set this up. So let's see. Let's go ahead and just make this out of oak planks, because it's not going to be anything too serious. And basically what I'm going to do, there's actually a couple of ways you can do this if you guys want to make it underneath. I think it actually spawns better underneath. But what I can do, let's go on the other side here. So this is from a new recording that I just did. If you did not know this, these two right here are really nice little lighting. I'm going to go ahead and toss them because I don't need them. But they're really nice for lighting. Let's go ahead and build something out here. Just something simple, nothing crazy. So we just basically want to make it where we catch everything. Oh, all of these seeds. So how we're going to do this is we're going to go ahead and place our oak beehive down. So we'll just go ahead and place 2 of them down just like this. And then we'll place a catcher right here in the ground. And then we'll build around this. So nothing too crazy, like I was saying, just something simple. So essentially we want to build it to where there's no lights, because they only spawn in the darkness. So just like this. Okay, so how this works is that this right here, when it is fed some bee cages, it will catch things in an area. And how these two work is as long as they're empty and we block off all light, and it's pretty dark in here and you might not be able to see it, but once we block off all light, there's a chance for a bee to spawn. And what's eventually going to happen is that the bee will spawn, it'll fly over, and the catcher will catch it. So what we might want to do is we want to go ahead and upgrade this and make the catcher catch a little bit better. So if we go over here to productive, let's look at our upgrades here and let's see where our upgrade is for the area. Range right here, that's what it is. So we're going to hit A, hit R. I'm going to take a look at this. It just takes some blocks of iron. So we're going to make our way out of here. Hello, sir. Okay, we've got a visitor. I don't know what they're doing, what their plans are. Hopefully they're not evil, because that would not be good. But let's go ahead and take a look at that range upgrade. Like I said, we just need some blocks of iron, so I think it was 4. So basically, this will just make it where once I place it in there, anytime that a bee flies over it, it will just snag it up. So let's go ahead and throw that range upgrade in there. And now we just wait. Now we have everything going in there. We could just leave it and it should generate us some bees, and that'll be good for a little while. It'll get us zombies bees. Now, zombie bees and skeletal bees both spawn in this way, and that's actually how I got these zombie bees from over here, was that this was dark when I was creating and setting all these up. I didn't have these torches up, and then they just happened to spawn. Hello? Okay, so moving forward, skeletal bees will be here in a second. Will be here. I hear skeletal bees are all the buzz. I really need to finish this bee quest line like today. All right, so we have ender bees, which we don't have it set up to get the comb, but it doesn't really matter because we can get these diamond bees. So we just need a diamond bee plus an ender bee, and we can make them breed, and that will give us a diamond bee. So lapis bee plus, let's see, where's our lapis bees at? We do have some. Lapis bee, where are you at? Can you please come out? Can you fly out of here, please? I want to make 2 diamond bees, so that's kind of important, and I think I only have 1 ender bee currently. I could be wrong, but we can go and double check. Let's see, where are our ender bees at? Okay, so we have an ender bee and a draconic bee. Fun fact, the draconic bee only uses its flower is actually a dragon egg. So if you aren't the first one to kill the ender dragon to get the dragon egg, well, yeah, good luck with that. I guess we gotta wait for these. I believe these are during the day. Yes, so we gotta wait for the daytime for this to happen. So I'm gonna show you guys some stuff before we go and do that. So first off, I've been letting these suckers go. I have this turned off currently where the controller, I think it is, doesn't actually pull in. Yeah, I have it set off right here, so it's only on when powered. So all of this stuff has been stacking up. All of my radioactive combs, all of everything. All of this stuff has been basically stacking up, ready for me to pull. We have a lapis, we have redstone, we have iron, just a bunch of stuff, and I kind of left the server, the single player server running. So let me go ahead and flick that to ignored. And that should start pulling these through, and we should start seeing these. Yeah, there we go. The lapis comb is going through. Do we need lapis combs? So I'm just going to go to sleep real quick, and we'll get the lapis bee right afterwards. Now we got to go snag one of these up here. Yoink. And let's go breed these 2 first. So we need some flowers. I don't believe I have any on me. Hopefully the ender bee doesn't run away, because honestly, once I have a diamond bee, I'm just going to make him an adult and then probably duplicate them if I can. So let's see here. Lapis bee is lapis plus ender. Now, hopefully this ender bee doesn't leave. Let's see. Come here. Come here. Y'all breed real quick. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. There we go. Diamond bee. Let me grab all of these up real quick. Don't teleport. Do we have our baby incubator here? We do. Let's see if I have any more honeycombs out of here. A honey treats. I have exactly what I need. And let's go ahead and make this one an adult. So here we go, diamond bee, throw it in. And while this is working, it doesn't have any speed upgrades in it. We'll go put these other 2 back and wait for that to become an adult. I'm gonna throw some speed upgrades in here real quick to make it a little bit faster. And there we go, it's done. I'm gonna take these speed upgrades right back out and fill these back up over here. I need to make a couple of more, but we need some emeralds before we can do that. Which we can make an emerald bee next, actually. So we've just finished, we just got a diamond bee. We can make an emerald bee by breeding it with a slimy bee, and I think we're gonna need an emerald bee. So let me go ahead and see. I don't think I have any slimy bees out there. Let me find one in here real quick. All right, now we have our diamond bee plus our slimy bee. We go ahead and breed these 2 right here. Y'all breed, and this should give me an emerald bee. And we'll put the slimy bee up. Okay. So let's see, where are my baby upgrades? Here we go. So let's see, what bees do we not need? This one, I believe, is my glowing bee, which that gives me glowstone. That's not a bad thing to get. We have our normal bees, which we need. We have our uranium bees, which I'll always need. I don't really need lapis that much, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down the emerald bee in here as well. I'm going to throw him down, and there he goes. He flies around. I need to get him a block of emerald real quick, which is kind of difficult considering the fact. Let's actually look. Let's see. Emerald bee. Let's look to see what kind of flower he can have. Block of emerald ore. So I could literally just go get emerald ore real quick at the top of a mountain. Make sure we break it with a brass pickaxe. All right, this bee's going to have to scoot over a little bit. And we're going to place one in here. I need to put that charm up. We're going to place the emerald ore right there. And he should be kind of hungry, right? You should want to come over here. There you go. There you go. And then if we could get these 2 lapis bees out, that would be fantastic. We probably should just extend this out, to be honest with you. You know, just go ahead and extend this out further. I'm not exactly sure how many more that we need. Oh, let me grab that bee real quick before he flies off. Yonk. But I do think we should extend this out further. And I'll actually show you guys how I'm going to extend it out. So maybe we do that. I'm going to go ahead and set the diamond bee up in here as well. Okay. First, we're going to clear this wall out. Next, we're going to clear the ground out straight. Okay, so the destruction gadget's actually very dangerous if you're not careful. If you shift right click, it actually tells you where. So we're going to make this a depth of 1, but this basically says how do you want to destroy blocks. So what we can do is we can go up. Let's do about 9, and then we're going to do to the right about 9 as well. I think let's see how much this is. Let me count how many blocks this is. All right, it's about 17 blocks to the right. So what we're going to do is we're going to set exactly that. Let's see if it lets me set. Okay, so 16. So if I look just like this and I right click, it'll destroy exactly what I was talking about out. And this should allow me to extend it out a little bit further. We're going to have to go, actually, no, that works perfectly fine. We're going to have to clear all of this grass up and then probably destroy this as well. That destroyed a little bit too much. And we're ready to extend this. It takes a little bit to learn how to do this and to extend things like this with the copy paste gadget. So I'm going to show you guys the simple way to do it. So the first thing you need to do, you need to go to your options and go to controls. And then in here, you want to select category and you want to type in build. And this will show all the building gadget stuff. You're going to look at the settings menu right here is what you're going to want to toggle this to. I personally like using the numpad 4. You do have to take your hand off the mouse. That's the only bad part about it, but it's really not that big of a deal. So we're going to go ahead and hold 4 here, and we're going to make sure we set this to copy. Now, the way I want to do this, I forgot I'm going to need some stone brick stairs here, but the way I want to do this is if I break right here, you know what we could do? We could just continue the entire pattern. So let's go back here like this, and let's break this block just to make it easier. I'm going to right click here, and then I'm going to go all the way to this corner right here and shift right click. And that will take that entire section for me to copy and move forward. For me to do this, I'm going to need me some stone brick stairs and probably some stone bricks. So let me see what I've got in here. Okay, so since we copied this bottom right block, that means if we want to do this, we would have to do it right here. So if I hold 4 and I go to paste, I want to look, as you see, it's pasting in a weird way. You can rotate it, but I'm going to right click here and see if this pastes it properly. And if it doesn't, it's going to, you know what, let's just take a chance. It kind of pasted properly, didn't it? We're missing all the glass though, because this is clear glass. But it definitely pasted properly. So now from here, I just need to make all the clear glass and then I can paste this properly. So let's do that. So let me go ahead and extend this out a couple of more times and I will be back afterwards. What? What was that? What is this? Let's go check this out. Overseer Winto Astazom the Mighty? Oh, or the Manly. Okay, he just hit me. All right, let's see if I one-shot him. Let me get my sword out. Oh, I did not one-shot him. It took 3 hits to kill that man. All right, that just scared me. All right, cool, I guess. Back to finishing what I was doing, I guess. All right, now it's all done. Now that I've finished it out, I need to get some signs for the bees, but that'll be fine later on to do. Everything should be ready to pump out. Let's go ahead and take a look at our bees and see how we're doing. Looks like we still only have 1 emerald bee, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and grab out this emerald comb here, and then we're gonna put this emerald comb right here, and then we're gonna lock it so that way it's locked. Come over here, I need to add this as well. So if I throw this item in here, click submit, it will now start pulling from it when it has it. So that's cool. I think these things are actually still pulling and trying to get rid of all the stuff inside of it. So let's go check on those skeletal bees. Before we do that, I think, no, I don't need anything. That door was left open. I could have died. Let's see how this thing is working. It's not. It's not producing anything. We'll just wait. So let's go and check this out and see what we got left to do. If we pop this open, we made a diamond bee. We made the ender bees. We're working on the skeletal bees. We can make a netherite bee, but we need another diamond bee, which I think the ender bee might be ready to breed with a lapis bee. Let's double check. Nope, they are not ready yet. Let's just give it some time and then we'll breed them real quick. Yo, this bee is taking forever to want to... Hello? All right. There we go. Now they want to breed. All right, got another diamond bee. I'm just going to throw it in here. And this should get them breeding a little bit more once they... there's an emerald bee in here. And there's the baby diamond bee. Where did I put the other diamond bee? Did I ever release the other diamond bee? I think I just shoved him into this container in here, didn't I? Oh, no, no, no. I can make this one my netherite bee, to be honest with you. That should work out, actually, now that I think about it. And then we could just put the netherite bee in here with this diamond and lapis, or diamond and emerald. So let's go ahead and do that. So the netherite bee is actually called an ancient bee. So if we look at the ancient bee, if I hit U on this, let's check the flower out. It has to have a block of netherite to be able to breed or to do anything. We have a block of netherite, but the diamond bee also needs a block of netherite. So if I go over here to diamond bee, yep. So I need 2 blocks of netherite, which I believe I actually have. So let me go check on that real quick. Should be over here. I set this up for a fancy little video. I thought it was pretty cool. But it should be. I should have enough netherite and stuff in here, maybe. I think that should be enough. Let's go check. Oh man, it was literally just enough to make a second one. Oof, that could have been bad. But like I said, I'm going to put a netherite bee in here. So what I'm going to do to get this netherite bee is I'm going to put the diamond bee right here. I'm going to hit it with a netherite, or I'm going to put the netherite block down because I'm bad. All right, let's try this again. Come here. Bam. And then now we have an ancient bee. So we'll pick that up. I'm not sure if the ancient bee is actually... He's got a normal temper, so he should be okay to be in here. So let's go ahead and throw him in here. Let's see. That takes care of the ancient bee. Now we need a Vibranium Bee, which is ancient plus draconic, which we could actually just go and breed this real quick because we have a draconic bee. Let me see. Actually, we want to double check. When you type in draconic bee, this is where it starts to change. So a draconic bee, if we go and we look, I don't believe it's any flower for them. Let me see. So it says 2 draconic dusts. So let's go ahead and set them up a little room for this. Okay, this bee just decided to teleport. You have anti-teleportation in this room for a reason. Okay, go back into your hive right there. Don't you teleport. Don't you do it. And we'll set this up at the end of the line because I don't really need it like right at the beginning. So what I'm going to do, place this down. Then I'm going to place the dragon egg down. Now remember, dragon eggs, you can't break. Like once it's placed, it'll just randomly teleport. And let's put the draconic bee down. And it should actually be perfectly fine right here. Spins on this, should be good. I don't think it needs a teleport thing, and it'll start producing me some draconic combs. So we've got that going for us. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We got the diamond, we got the ancient, we got the ender, we've got the emerald bee. So draconic, we need the dust for that one. Allthemodium, we need a withered bee, which we need a skeletal bee over here, which I am still unsure that it's done anything. There's no bees or anything kind of spawning. Now I understand. They actually have to have expansion boxes in each one of them for them to work. It can't just be the hives. Interestingly enough, that's an easy fix though. So let's go ahead and slap these on top. And in the meantime, I think we should go and kill a couple of withers, right? The withers are going to be what allows us to get a withered bee. So the only way to kill a wither is to kill wither skellies and get enough of their skulls. And then how we're going to do this is that we're going to need to go and farm these skeletons. So it's in the nether, obviously, but there's actually a trick to being able to farm these relatively easy. And I'm going to show you guys. Let's go ahead and grab some bees too. I know that sounds weird, but you remember all of these aluminum bees and stuff? We can actually use these to get us some wither flowers, or wither rose rather. So let's head out to the nether, and we're looking for a very specific biome. So grab your nature's compass and let's go check for it. So we're going to be looking for the Soul Sand Valley. So you can hit start search here once you've got that, and it'll point you in the right direction. So I'm just going to fly out there. Someone is absolutely vibing over here. All right, here's all of our soul sand right here. And then we should be able to find us a bunch of wither skellies here. So this place naturally spawns wither skeletons a whole lot more, a whole heck of a lot more than you would find in a fortress. Because it doesn't share spawns with anything but wither skellies and gas. So that's pretty cool. You can actually farm some tiers here as well. So we're going to do this. We need to do this until we farm enough wither skull fragments. So that's what I'm going to do. Jennifer the Odd has awoken nearby. Where's Jennifer the Odd? Is Jennifer the Odd above us? Jennifer? And we have somebody else. Oh, hello. Who are you? Because this one is tough. No one-shotting to be happening. But we did end up killing them. All right, back to farming. Okay, so we have enough wither skeleton skulls. Let's find ourselves a hole to dig in over here. I think this will work. Now block ourselves off. The reason why I'm doing this is because with our soil, I think we could use soil if I could speak. All right, the reason why we do this is because we're going to build this like we would, but we're going to put all of those bees we have in here out. We're going to go ahead and spawn them here. And that way, whenever they shouldn't fly out. Oh God, there's a hole. Oh no, there's a hole. Oh God, come back. Okay, this time we're gonna do it without making a hole in the top, right? We're gonna make sure there's no holes. We form a wither. And let's hope this doesn't kill me when it explodes. I think I have good armor, right? Don't kill me! Oh, we're good. I don't think it killed that bee. Well, that gave us at least 2 wither rows, so that'll work. Well, we've got the wither, which is great, and now we just need a skeletal bee to pop out so we can make ourselves a withered bee, which with the withered bee, you can actually make nether stars, I believe it is. Let's go check it out. Ah, no, I was wrong. It actually makes wither skeleton heads. That's basically what it does. So in the centrifuge, you'll get these wither skull chip, and then with that you can make a wither skeleton skull. So that might be good for like automating stuff a little bit later on down the road. Let's see if this made anything. Ah, we got us a skeletal bee in here. We got us 1. I will take it. So we have our wither skeleton. We can make a wither bee very easily. So let's just go over here to the skeletal bee. Let's pop him out. Boop. We're going to hit him with a wither rose, and there, now we have a withered bee. So with the withered bee, we can actually combine this with our netherite bee and breed those together, which I do believe both of them. That's any flower, so withered can be any flower. Ancient bee, withered bee, flower, bam, and hello, sir, come here. Bam. Boop, 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 boppity beep. We have ourselves our first Allthemodium Bee. Now, these can't breed within themselves, so these 2 can just stay in here for now. That gives us the Allthemodium Bee, and to make a Unobtainium Bee, we need a draconic plus an ancient. Now, we just bred the ancient bee right here, so he's going to take some time. That's a withered. There's the ancient bee up there, so he's going to take some time. Unless we go over here and double check and make sure this comb is being pulled out here. 2 draconic combs. All right, sweet. These things are probably still working hardcore. Yeah, they are. They've got gold combs going through them right now. So we're probably going to have to increase this a little bit to get it a little bit more going. But we do have our draconic combs, which those have a 30% chance to turn into a dust. We'd have to be really lucky to get this guy to pop out some more combs. We have everything except for the unobtainium, right? We have to get the vibranium and then the unobtainium. Oh, I forgot we get a couple from these quests. What if we were lucky enough? Be lucky. Oh, there's a dust. Oh, we got lucky enough. Dust. Did we get enough draconic dust? We got 3. We got lucky. Okay, so now if we want to breed these to work, we need an ancient plus a draconic. So we need that ancient bee to be ready to breed. Okay, so when he comes out, I'm going to grab him. We're going to breed him over here with the ancient bee, and that should give us our vibranium bee, and then we just need to make the other 2 together, and we can do it. Let's actually double check. We need 4 pieces of vibranium and 4 pieces of unobtainium. We have the 4 pieces of vibranium. So let's talk about this, okay? So we need to just go get us some unobtainium. So I'm gonna run to the end really fast and get us some unobtainium. I only need a couple of pieces. Oh my God! What is going on out, Sir Jimmy? Stop spawning randomly. Oh my God! R4, 4 will work. 4 will definitely work here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting real sick and tired of these things randomly making those noises and spawning. That's rather annoying, to be real with you. We're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves out this draconic bee whenever he comes out. I gotcha, draconic bee. You, just to double check before I mess this up, you need to be with an ancient bee, which he's up there. Okay, sweet. So let's go grab some. Well, we got 2 flowers here. Okay, we need 1 flower here and then 2 draconic dust. So draconic bee, right? Draconic bee. So, right, this is draconic. 1, 2. And then you need to breed with this guy. Go, 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 go. There we go. And what is that? Ancient bee, he can stay in here. Then we need to make one of these an adult, right? So the draconic bee can go back and go over here. He's fine in here. So just going. Boop. All right, now let's make these suckers adults. And there it is. Let's go ahead and breed these together really fast. I'm going to put that withered bee up right here. I think the lapis bee is actually in here. Our withered bee's in there. Okay, so Vibranium Bee, Allthemodium Bee. Let's take and let's breed those real quick. So if I remember correctly, let me hit U here and we can go to breeding. We need to feed the Allthemodium Bee the Vibranium. So let's see, Allthemodium, 1, 2. Don't you fly in front of me. 3, 4. And then we need to feed the Vibranium Bee the Unobtainium, and then they should go together, right? Oh, I gotta give them 1 more. All right, those should go together, and boop, there it is, my Unobtainium Bee, right there, Unobtainium. All right, that means we've officially gotten all of the bees here, all of them. We've captured all of them. Now the quests obviously aren't done at the time being, mainly because I'd have to have the combs for each of these, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to set up, and we will put these in. I don't think we want to put it on this side. Let's put it on this side over here. So we would have like the Allthemodium Bee in. Oh, I missed some glass. We can put the Allthemodium Bee in here. We can put the Vibranium Bee. Oh, I missed some glass here too. What am I doing? The Vibranium Bee in here and the Unobtainium Bee right here. So this guy obviously needs to grow a little bit before he'll go anywhere. And each of these actually need a block, which I don't know if I have enough for all of those blocks. Let me double check. I have enough for the Vibranium. That should be fine. We can go ahead and make a Vibranium block for them. The Vibranium block is, that one's fine. I'm not sure if I have the Allthemodium back at the house or not, but we'll double check here in a little while. And we'll need an Unobtainium block to get this one going. So I will have to be going back. I guess that's going to be fun. I think this is fine. I think we're good here. And that should do it for getting all of the Allthemodium bees. We now have a way to make infinite Allthemodium metals, and we can grab a couple of extra bees along the way, but this is going to be our last episode for doing bees. I'm not going to be doing bees every episode, I promise. This is the last one. We're not doing any more. I know you've probably seen this is going to be like last episode, 3, 4 episodes of bees. I promise I'm not going to be doing any more. It's not going to happen. Look at me. Look at me, I need you to trust me. So my plan for the next episode is to start dabbling in some other mods. The next episode, I really want to start checking out a way for us to set up a mob farm, because you can actually get some really cool things with mob farms. We have a blaze spawner that we can actually use to, make a blaze farm, and I think somebody requested it. I'm pretty sure somebody definitely requested me to set one up in the comments. So I'm going to show you guys how to set that up next time. Probably between now and the next episode, I'll go ahead and automate this a little bit easier, and I'll make it the preview of the next episode to show you guys how I automate it. And then we'll be jumping into making ourselves a mob farm and then exploring mods like mystical agriculture, maybe even some blood magic, all that good stuff. Just like always, if you guys like this episode, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. You could also come check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/AfroGG, and I will catch you guys next time. Until next episode, bye-bye!